For the people who just don't know, my name is Crimson, and this is another voiceover commentary where the corruption on the original video is completely lost, or whatever, and I have to do a commentary because I don't just want y'all to just watch this with no commentary and it's just boring, blah, blah, blah. Y'all skip this episode because a lot of stuff happens in this episode and I want y'all to see what happens. So I'm not going to talk about what's on the gameplay because that's boring. That's stupid.
If I said I do?
Why in the world
Very
would I
much so,
talk
in
about
fact.
what's on the gameplay? I want to talk about something else. I'm going to talk about something different, and hopefully you find this entertaining and laugh a little bit, and all that good stuff. So once again, my name is Crimson. So relationships, all right. A lot of people say, why in the hell are single people like myself always giving advice about relationships? Right? Like they're
You must
the
do that, then.
gurus
Perhaps
of
later when I'm not
relationships.
prepared
They are
for
the
it.
gurus
Surprise me.
of
Come
being
then, let's
in
get
love
going.
with someone
If I
and
recall
all
correctly, you
kinds
have
of
some
stuff. Why
important
is it that
earth-shattering business to
everybody
attend to.
always says that they're the best ones to give advice? I don't know who all these people are that says that people like me are great at giving advice. It's all you people who come to me asking for advice on stuff that you should know. I should be asking you about how to be involved in a relationship. I should be asking you, what it takes to, keep a woman in my life, make her happy, all the things, all that's relationship stuff. Should be coming to you, but it's never like that. It's never like that. You always come to me about relationships and what you should, what I should do and all that stuff. I didn't make myself a fucking guru. You made me a motherfucking guru on relationships, okay? You made me a guru on relationships. And everybody always comes to me and asks me stuff that, should be correct, all right? So, person at work came to me, right? Person at work came to me and said that her ex-boyfriend was coming to the job to collect some paperwork from last year. It's tax time. You probably know where it is, right? So I'm like, okay, it's your ex. All right, cool. And then she says, I didn't tell my boyfriend.
Hello.
Who
The boy's a bit simple,
recently got out of jail not too
rather
long
good
ago.
with enchantments.
And I'm like,
One of those tranquil.
Why the
fellas
hell you
actually
telling me
called him
first?
What was it now? A savant.
that's
I had
my
no
thing.
idea such a
Why the
thing
hell you
existed.
telling me first instead of your boyfriend who just got out of jail, right? That's willing to go back to jail or has the means to go to jail.
He
Why in
can
the world
fold
you telling me,
lyrium into
who is
almost
not your
any weapon
boyfriend,
or piece of
that
art.
your
But naturally,
ex-boyfriend
some
is
of the
coming
more
up to your
extravagant
job
materials will take more lyrium
to
than
collect some
others.
paperwork?
It's a
Anytime
process that some of
that
the
you
master smiths
are in
back in
contact
Baltimore will
with an
perform.
ex,
My
you should
boy
tell the
here
current
is
person
just
that
as
you are
adept at it.
having
Isn't that
contact
right,
with this
boy?
ex for this amount of reason. If
Enchantment.
it's going to be the only time
There
y'all going to be
you have
involved,
it.
or if this is something that's going to be a thing, like, I'm
Enchantment.
going to have to be in contact with my ex for this amount of time. If you're in a relationship, you got to tell the person that you're with. Because this is the thing. If you don't tell your boyfriend or you don't tell your girlfriend, you don't tell the person that you're with, who, like your ex-boyfriend or ex-girlfriend, your ex is coming around and you're going to be, talking to him in close proximity and stuff like that, y'all going to be together talking, communicating, y'all texting and stuff, all that good stuff. And someone in your current relationship finds out, why the fuck didn't you tell him? That's the same thing I told her. Like, why the fuck you telling me and not your boyfriend? And not your boyfriend while you, standing here all the time. You need to text your boyfriend right the fuck now. You need to tell your boyfriend right the fuck now that, hey, this guy is coming up to my job to collect these things, and that's it. Because if he finds out through somebody else, it's going to be on you. Why the fuck did you not tell me and I had to find out through word of mouth? Why the fuck do you do that? And then this is my thing. This is what's going through my head. You telling me your boyfriend will literally kill this man because he's jealous or insecure or whatever. So my thing is, I don't want to be caught up in your situation when your boyfriend comes up here clacking all up in the damn workplace. All right, I don't want to go to work and know that some crazy maniac is coming up here about to shoot, bang bang all up in my workplace. All right. Even though I told everybody in the workplace what my plan was when they gave the orientation about, you know, what if hostile people come up to the workplace. I already told everybody. If I find out that stuff is going down, I'm out the back door. I'm already close to the back door. Anyway, I'm going through the back door. I'm going around the building. Nah. I'm going.
So, as I said,
either I'm going to go out the back door, around the building, in my car, leave, or out the door, through the woods in the back. I'm not too far away from anybody that I know, you know, I can hang out with. Be like, hey, cool, you know, whatever. The mall's right there. I could go to the mall and be like, hey, look, this what happened. Stuff went down at the workplace. I'm going to hang out here. I'm going to go back over there as soon as things clear up, take my car, go home, and not go come in for a couple of days because I'm shocked. All right, I don't want your boyfriend to come up here bang banging all that shit. And you over here telling me all this stuff like he been to jail for this stuff, he been doing this and all this, blah 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 blah. You better text your boyfriend right the fuck now, because if I tell him, he gonna be mad at you. And then he gonna be asking all kinds of questions, and then you ain't gonna be seeing your ex-boyfriend around for long. He's gonna be missing. There's gonna be stuff going down. I don't want to be involved in that. All right. I don't want to have to fucking punch your ex-boyfriend if I'm just caught up in all this mess. All right. I seen your ex-boyfriend. I'm not saying that I can take your boyfriend, but if he comes at me all crazy because you did not text him about your ex coming to you, then I'm going to knock your shit out. All right, I'm just saying that. That's what I'm saying. All right. Then
you're quite welcome.
Then
now,
right,
is there anything the boy?
You got people. And I believe I said this on a Raw Red moment that come to me and ask me stuff, you know, about the personal life, stuff about in the bedroom, blah blah blah, right? And I'm like, look, I am a guy. I will give you a guy answer on whatever. All right, and you know, women always coming up to me because I'm the nice guy. All right, I'm a nice guy, right? You could come talk to me. I will give you questions. I will give you answers to what a guy like me will answer a question. All right. So I keep on telling people, if you don't want me to be honest as a guy, right? Because I worked with women a long time. If you don't want me to give a honest guy answer, do not ask me a question about guys, because I will give you a guy answer and you do not want that guy answer. That's the problem with women. Women want this whole emotional type feelings and, you know, like some sort of what they call rationale thing. And I'm not saying women are not rational, but women's rationale, rational state and guys' rational state are two completely different things. Okay, so I answer questions like a guy, they get mad and call me an asshole. But you asked me a question, I gave you an answer. Why the fuck am I an asshole? Now, I could take this a whole nother way. Like, so, here you go. Girl
what do you wish
comes up to me and asks me
We're in camp,
that,
so 'tis as good
it tells
a
me
time
that
as
her
any.
boyfriend, right? I got a lot of girls that I work with that have boyfriends. You know how much that sucks.
Do you wish me to leave?
Being single.
I can do
and
so if you prefer.
Most of them are cute. But besides that, I got this girl coming up to me saying that her guy wears stall clothes, right? or dog pants, right? It's
What do you
always
wish of me?
some sort of
If you
blue
must.
jeans with tears in it, or
I cannot
dark
teach
gray
you, no,
jeans or
but
black
any other
jeans or whatever,
mages
and blah
that
blah
care
blah
to
blah,
learn, yes, I
whatever,
will do that.
right? And she
Send whoever
wanted
you
him
wish
to
my
wear
way,
something nice
and I shall
for
teach
their
them what
spring
I can in the
pictures
town,
that's coming up soon.
provided they
He
possess the
wanted,
will to
she
even
wanted
make the
them
attempt.
to match right together, and
What do you wish
be
of me?
all romantic, cute,
If you
whatever in
must.
their spring picture. So she asked me.
Why do you ask me such
if
questions?
I could,
I do not probe you for pointless information.
like she asked
do
me,
I?
about opinion on a piece of clothing, and I'm like, yeah, I'm a
Oh,
guy.
what luck.
I will tell you
What is it
that
you asked
if this is
I
going to look
grew
good
up
on the
in
guy.
wilds?
All right,
A
I asked what the guy
curious
is.
question. Where
Like, what
else
kind of
would you
guy
picture me?
he is. It's a
For
typical
many
guy.
years it was simply Flemeth and
rough,
I.
tough,
The
whatever.
wilds and
Okay,
its
cool. I
creatures
got
were
an idea
more
what kind of
real
guy
to
you
me
going
than
out
Flemeth's
with.
tales of
Let's,
the world of man.
let's look around.
In
Let's
time,
see what
I
you got,
grew
because we work at a
curious.
clothing store.
I left the wilds to explore what lay beyond. Never for
So
long.
she comes up
Brief forays into a
these
civilized wilderness.
leprechaun green pants. I kid you not. Leprechaun green skinny pants. And I'm looking at
For the
these
most part,
green
Flemeth
pants
taught me well.
going like,
For all that I
what
had been taught, however,
the
the truth of the
fuck
civilized lands
is
proved
this
to be
doing out of the
overwhelming.
costume
I was
area?
unfamiliar with
Halloween
so much.
was
So
months
confident and
ago.
bold was I, yet
Why
there
the
was much
fuck
that
is
Flemeth
these
could never
out
have
here
prepared me
like
for.
they belong? And apparently they did, but at the time I did not know that. I
Equal
thought this
parts
was some
daring
kind
and
of joke,
foolhardy, perhaps.
right? There were jeans,
Only
skinny
once
jeans
was I
that was
accused
just
of being a witch of the
green.
wilds, and that by a chastened who
Green,
happened to be travelling with a
not
merchant
money
caravan.
green, not
He pointed
dull
and
green.
gasped
I
and
mean
began shouting in his
green,
strange language,
like
and
a-
most assumed
like
he
a
was casting
bright
some curse
force
upon me.
green.
I acted the
And it's
terrified
just
girl,
like,
and naturally,
wow,
he was arrested.
somebody went to the store, this store,
Men
looked
are
at these
always willing
jeans.
to believe
A
two
guy
things about a
looked
woman.
at these
One,
jeans,
that she
these
is weak,
green
and two, that she
leprechaun
finds him attractive.
jeans, and
I
said
played the weakling and
that
batted
would
my
look
eyelashes at the
good
captain of the
on
guard.
me. Let me tell you something about skinny
Child's
jeans,
play.
okay?
The
Skinny
point being
jeans
that I was able to move
are
through human lands fairly
a
easily.
big
Whatever humans
joke
think a witch of
to
the
women,
wild looks like,
because
'tis not I.
these
Not
skinny
that I did
jeans
not
for
have
guys
trouble.
are
There
really
things about human society
women's
which have always
normal
puzzled
pants.
me, such as the touching. Why all
Someone
the
thought
touching
that
for a
wearing
simple
women's
greeting?
pants, some guy thought that wearing women's pants was a good idea. I
begin
don't
with,
know
yes.
what
is the point of
kind
touching my
of
hands?
childhood
I find it an
you
offensive
grew up
intrusion.
in,
There were
but
many nuances that
wearing
Flemeth could never
women's
tell me
pants
of.
is a
When to look into
bad
another's eyes.
idea
How to
for
eat
a
at
guy.
table. How to bargain
A
without
guy.
offending.
All
None
right?
of these things I
Now,
know. I still do not
if
understand
you're-
it all, truth be told. But then I gave up long ago.
if
any
you're,
hope of doing so.
gay
When I
and
returned to the
you know
wilds
what
last,
kind
I
of gay I'm
swore to
talking
Flemeth
about,
that I had
and
no
you just do that,
intention
you
of
got a
leaving
feminine
again.
figure, you kind of do all that stuff, then you know what, you get a pass. You get past, you can wear all that stuff.
Yes.
That's cool. But
Here
for
I
a
am.
normal
Well, let's
guy,
get on with it before the ground opens up and swallows
hell
us,
no.
yes?
So she comes, pick these jeans
What do you wish
up,
of me?
right, and
If you
shows them to me and said, do you think this would look good on my boyfriend? Mind you, this boyfriend is a tough,
My mother has
rough,
been hunted from time to time, yes,
apparent
by Templar
badass.
fools like Alistair, which
So
should
this is
tell
the
you how successful
image
they
I
generally
gotta
were.
do. This dude
Flemeth made a
wears
bit of a game of
jeans
it, in
like
fact.
I do.
The
They're
Templars would come again, and she
they're
would look at me and
loose
smile
fitting
and say,
jeans,
"The
right?
fun
They're
was
not
to begin
they're
once
baggy,
more."
but they're not too baggy. You know, they fit right, and you got extra room to breathe for
I am
everything that's
unsure.
down there. You
I was
got
too
room
young
to
to
adjust.
understand, and
It
perhaps
moves
it
around.
was
It's
bravado
not
on Flemeth's
squunching your
part. Or perhaps she
balls
was
into a
merely
nice
amused.
fucking
know.
cup.
Flemeth
You know,
would warn them
it's
once.
everything's
It
loose.
was a warning
Everything's
they
hanging nice in
inevitably
there.
failed to heed.
That's the kind of
And then the
pants
true
that
game
I
began.
wear.
Often
And that's the
Flemeth
kind
would
of
use
pants
me as
I
bait.
imagine
Little
hope
girls
this
to
guy
scream
wears.
and run
And
and
she
lure the
popping up with
Templars
these
deeper into the wilds,
leprechaun
into their doom.
green skinny jeans. And I looked at her and I'm like, are you crazy?
Sometimes.
I would say fucking
Eventually.
crazy, but there's customers
Thankfully,
around.
the
You can't
wild
cuss
is a
around
vast
customers.
place.
And I was like,
Once
are
they
you
found us, Flemeth would
crazy?
simply move us elsewhere, and
Why
we would
in
be
the
lost
hell
within the forest once
Would
again.
you think
I did not understand
that
the danger we
giving
faced
your
until
boyfriend
I was much older. I had
skinny
never heard
jeans
of apostates
is a
or
good idea?
maleficarum.
These are the ugliest leprechaun green pants I've ever
Perhaps they
seen.
did.
And I
Still,
am
I do not begrudge them
embarrassed
doing what
for
they
any
believe is
guy
necessary.
that wears
The
these
chantry
and thinks
sees
that
any mage
these
is not leashed to the circle of
pants
magi as
look good.
apostates. And apostates could
And she's
become
like,
maleficarum.
you're crazy.
Evil mages that
All right,
resort to
these
blood
pants are
magic and
good.
become
They're bright because I'm going to
demon-enslaved
be wearing a
abominations.
green and
may
white
even be
dress,
true.
and I want
Still,
him to wear
those of us who
green
prefer
and white.
freedom
And I'm
see
like,
no reason to
if you
submit.
want your boyfriend to wear green and white, get him a fucking green shirt. He will wear a green shirt for you. He will wear a green shirt. It might be ugly as hell. And matter of fact, it might look good on him. He might like wearing green shirts.
I
Right?
hope
Give him
you're
a
not
nice
simply
green
being
button-down
agreeable.
shirt. He'll wear
It would be a
that. And
refreshing
some white
change.
pants. He'll wear
Enough
white
of this
pants.
talk. Let us return to the
That's
task
the
at
only
hand.
other color you gonna get him in besides fucking blue and black. You're not gonna get him in green. You're not gonna get him in red. Most likely not red. And you might get him in other colors if he one of those pimp type people. But you're not. Never ever in a million years gonna get your
what, you
boyfriend, your rough, tough baller boyfriend into some tight leprechaun green
Me harassing your dog?
pants.
I should say it's the other way
And
round.
she's like, you
Your
know what?
furry friend here took
Screw
offense at
you.
me getting
I'm
you
going to
his
call my
food.
boyfriend up here,
Me.
show him these pants, and he's going to love it. And then I'm going to look at you and laugh because you don't know what you're talking about, you single motherfucker. I'm like, oh, you went there. You went to the fact that I'm single. Okay.
Sometimes I forget that he's a ward.
I might be single.
Battle teacher.
All right. But at least I know not to get my girlfriend anything that's ugly,
I once
okay?
heard a really old
At least I
legend
know
about how the hound
what
warriors in the
not
days of the old tribes
to put
would
on my
feed
girlfriend. At
them
least
Mabari
when
in
I
the
get a
flesh of the
girlfriend, they don't
vanquished.
try to put me in shit that they know, one,
Well, that's
it
what I
might
heard anyway.
cut off
But
circulation
sometimes
in
we
my legs,
humans
and two, make me stand out like a fucking holiday
you can tell the difference.
mascot.
For you,
Okay?
maybe you've already been fed
So
something.
this is what she did. She called her boyfriend later on today. She called her boyfriend. She come up. She texted me on the phone like, "Hey, my boyfriend here. Meet me at the green pants." I'm like, "You do not want to do this. I'm warning you. Do not do this." So I'm over there. I'm standing over there. I'm
Hey.
being nonchalant like a normal employee. Whatever. I see her coming up with her boyfriend. They all smiling. I hear her say, I guess
want
you
your
some
food,
pants.
dog.
I hope
Tasted
you
like
like,
that."
I'm looking to get you some pants, and I hope you like them. I
putrid,
saw these, and I thought that
half-eaten
you would like
hair
them too.
is not
Blah, 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 blah,
something
blah.
a woman
And I'm like,
wants to find
I'm looking
in
over
her
here like this
unmentionables.
mistake. I seen the boyfriend. It's exactly how she has described the boyfriend to be rough, tough, baller stuff. He's coming up wearing the pants I would normally wear. Baggy, not too baggy, enough room to move around, but you're just not, it's just not fucking falling off
Dirty
at the
Mumble can
hips
have
and
this
stuff
back.
like that.
There.
You got
Tell him
good
not to do it
fitting
again.
pants that's, loose, right? Baggy, whatever. Right. So she comes over to boyfriend, and he's like, okay, whatever, blah, blah, blah.
I just did.
I got this, whatever. And
I don't want
she comes
it, you
over, right?
worthless fur bag.
She got the pants set up in the front, so that way she don't have to go digging through all the other pants. It's just right there. I kid you not. This all happened in the
He's just trying to
blink
be
of an
manipulative,
eye.
I can tell.
She
I
went
do
over
it
there,
too.
pointed to the pants, right? The boyfriend came over there and went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It was done. He left. She pointed at him. He looked at him. Before he could even blink, before I could even blink, he was already walking towards the exit. Like,
You are a
what
true
the fuck?
warrior and worthy of
It's this girl thinking of trying to get me in these green pants. And she looked at me like, what the fuck happened? And I'm looking at her like, What the fuck do you think happened? You're not getting your boyfriend in those pants. It's like kryptonite to him, right? And, you know, I'm walking down along him, and he's not quiet about this at all. He's like, really? Do I look gay to you? Do I look like I'm gonna be wearing some fucking leprechaun pants? I'm not wearing that shit. What's wrong with you? Like, and he left. He left, and she's all mad. She telling everybody that I'm an asshole because I didn't tell her, you know, this and that. I'm like, bitch, I told you. Don't get mad at me because I gave you a guy question. Next time, people. Deuces.